And we first begin from the Labour front, where the National Tripartite Committee has called for calm among workers after it announced a 6 and 8% increment on the national daily minimum wage. According to the committee, it agreed on the figures to allow businesses to be sustained and also workers not to be sacked after the impact of COVID-19.
The National Tripartite Committee was reacting to the concerns emanating from workers after announcing the national daily minimum wage. The committee agreed that the 2021 daily minimum wage should be 6%, while 2022 should be 8%. However, some workers have expressed concern that the figures are woefully inadequate. They cited increases in transport fares, cost of living, and the impact of the COVID. But the Ghana National Association of Teachers, which is part of the tripartite, has called on the disgruntled workers to be calm. Through a set of conditions of service, Isaac Niba, the committee considered cost of living and sustaining businesses before agreeing on the increases.
Employer wanted zero for 2021. This thing took us more than 2 months to arrive at this percentage point. But as we speak, my brother, a lot of businesses have gone down. And we are the same people who works in these factories and all that. So if we, in a way, would not also protect these businesses, if businesses collapses, we suffer.
Public Relations Officer of the Ministry of Employment and Labour Relations, Charlotte Hansen, said government did not impose a percentage increase on workers.
We took into consideration the cost of living. We know that the cost of living is very high. We want to keep everybody, especially workers, in their respective jobs. Because if we don't do it that way, and maybe we arrive at a figure where probably government will be able to pay its workers, what happens to the private sector?
Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Employers Association, Alex Frimpong, rejected claims by workers that the 6% and 8% increases are inadequate.
If even we determine the rate at a fairly higher point, there will still be concerns as to whether it is adequate or inadequate. So for us, the balance between employment stability and business sustainability was quite paramount, and that informed the negotiators in arriving at the figures that have been churned up and inform the public as for that matter.
Alongside, the Public Sector Joint Negotiation Committee will soon commence negotiations on salary increases for public sector workers.